Hey guys, I know it's been a minute. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, you know what I realized recently? That I spend the majority of my active hours at work. So I thought, why don't I ask some of my colleagues exactly how they felt when they found out about my HIV status? What?
Like, I hope she's okay. Because, I mean, we've been colleagues for a while before she told me about her status, and first thing that came to my mind is how is she coping. I know a lot of us are going through stuff and we mask it and do our job. So I wanted to be sure that she's fine because, well, I've had a foreknowledge of HIV and how, so to speak, minimal it is compared to other terminal disease out there. So it wasn't so much of I won't say shock, but I wasn't overwhelmed or too emotional about it because, of course, there are medications, there are things that can keep her healthy for a very long time. But you know, having someone that you stay with, I get to hear from people, and then I have friends that are into the medical. That's doctors that already gave me a lot of information about it, but you know, it's different from you seeing someone with it. But I mean, she gave me the strength because if she's okay, then I had to tell myself that okay, if she's fine, then I have to be. So that's just it basically. She's a very naughty girl, but
First thing that came to my head was, wow, this lady is strong, you know, and probably because I'm aware of people being rejected, you know. So what came to my head was, okay, you can't afford to not talk to this person. You can't afford to victimize her. So I mean, it was a shocker though. And then I mean, before then we really weren't talking that much. But out of support that okay, yes, you can't victimize this person, and then you can't, you know, you need to encourage this person. And I sent her a message and I told her that okay, if you need any support, I'm here. You can talk to me anytime, you know. And it wasn't victimizing to my head. I just felt wow, she's really strong because you won't see such on her. You know, you can't tell that she's going through that, and all I could just think about at that moment was support for her, which so far I've been doing that. At least she's somebody that I hug a lot in the office. You know, I just say, okay, yeah, I just hug her a lot, and she runs from me sometimes, like, stop hugging me. I'll be like, come here for a hug. You know, that's it. But I mean, it's not victimization. It's just support.
Okay, the first day when she posted, people were posting her pictures, and I thought it was her birthday, and I posted the picture saying happy birthday, and somebody called me. I was like, it's not her birthday. So I now saw something that she posted, like a link, and I went to the link, clicked on it, and I now saw the story, and I was like, wow. It was even the boldness like that caught my attention. I wasn't even thinking about the health issue. I was thinking about how bold can somebody be to even say this kind of thing to the general public, and I was so proud of her. In fact, to tell you the truth, I wasn't just thinking about the health issue. I was thinking of this human being that can come out with this kind of boldness to like shut everybody down and be like, here I am. And
Yes. When I first heard, I wept.
Wow.
Because I noticed something was wrong actually, but I couldn't place it. So, and when I watched the video, I didn't know that was what was wrong. Because sometimes I notice today she's lean, tomorrow she's looking unkempt, next tomorrow she's happy. So I knew something was wrong, but I couldn't just place it. So when I watched the video, it was so sad, and I wept. Immediately I put a call through to her, and I was like, I'm upset with you. Why didn't you tell me? She started crying, and like, she's so sorry. She wanted to. She tried so many times, but she didn't know how I would feel and all that. So I was like, it's okay, I understand you not telling me, but I felt you should have. So for days or weeks, anytime I look at her and I'm like, how is this girl coping? Hope she's fine. Are you really happy? Those are the things that comes to my mind. But it is what it is. We thank God for growth. We thank God for, at least I can say now she's really, really in a happy place. So keep it up, okay? God bless you.
Shop.
Okay.
And the first thing that came to her was I just typed, "You're my hero." And another thing I did immediately, I prayed for her. I didn't know how that spirit came. I just prayed for her. I even sent her the prayer. That prayer is empty prayer for her. But okay, even my respect for Akpa used to be like this. It was off the road because she did the bravest thing I knew. I didn't expect
It's the boldness
with
for
the
me.
boldness. And so the only thing I do is just pray for her, and since then.
I knew, like, I was just in my sitting room and I just saw her blog. Like, she sent a link of it to my WhatsApp. I had to be sure. Like, I looked at it, I was like, are you sure? I was like, normally I don't open such things, but because it was okay, I needed to be sure, and I opened it and I saw her. I was like, wow, really? Like, you won't know that she has such, like, she just lives her life like normal, like nothing is happening. I was wild. I won't lie. Like, I was, because of that, I think, should I use the word encouraged? Like, I was just wild because.
Well, for me, it was like, I think it was just the first week of knowing her. I was working on my desk and she said she wanted to see me. She talked, and when she told me, I was like, are you riding me? Is this a joke or what? I was very surprised. I was shocked, and I was shocked. The fact that she could even confront me and talk to me about it, and to be very honest, I was shocked. I was shocked.